Hi Aries, this is Marishi, my channel Shaloka. Let's see what is your situation as of now and what you need to hear from me. Aries out there, Sun, Moon or Rising, Venus. What do you need to hear right now? Your first card is a Death card. So it seems like there is some kind of transition which is happening into your life. Okay? You're leaving something behind. There is a shift in energy. Okay? There is something which is being offered to you which might seem like a little silly, but still it holds some kind of a promise. Okay? To change things. It's going to lift you up somehow. Okay, whatever that offer is, it's going to bring about some kind of a transformation within your current situation. Some of you might be dealing with a Scorpio. Aries, what else? Nine of Swords. You're pretty much stressed about this. How do I handle this? Okay, some of you might be losing your sleep over how do I transition, how do I take over? How do I bring things back on track? Huh? Losing a sleep over this, stressed out, anxious. You're looking at the Chariot. Okay? It almost looks like the same energy. But here, it is you who has to initiate this transition. How much ever small it's going to be, you need to take that step towards your future. You need to let go of things which is not serving you. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancerian. You have to initiate to bring things, back on track. If things are scattered, your life is scattered, you need to take the reins of your life. It's only up to you. And it's stressing you out, you just don't know how. But it's important you do something for yourself, for your own sake, to succeed. Again, okay, there is 3 cards which came through, which is all about horses. Okay, when we're looking at the Death card, a person, okay, it's literally the Death who's riding the horse. But this is like taking you to, transitioning, leaving what you have been living so far behind because it's not working out. Okay, so you're transitioning. Then I showed you the Chariot. You're again behind the horses. You're taking charge of your life. Although it's stressing you out, you're willing to take charge of your life because you want to bring about that change in your life. Right? What is the purpose? So you need to succeed. You want to see yourself succeed. Again, you're on the back of a horse. Okay, people are applauding you because you have succeeded. Okay, so you want to be a success story. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo. Moving on. Aries, what else? Your next card is life has been a struggle. It wasn't easy. Leaving things behind is not going to be easy. It's easy for me to say. It isn't that easy for you to just, make it happen. But yet, it's pretty much fucked up right now. And it is required of you to do something about this. You're in this phase where everything is very gloomy. And you're struggling. It's been a struggle. It's been too much. It is, you literally been like this for years. It's like carrying a cross on a back. It's too heavy. It's just weighing you down every step. You're tired. You're exhausted now. Because you have been stuck in this phase for quite some time. Okay, out in the cold, deserted. You don't have the support. You're pretty much, financially unstable as well. So that's why they're asking you to transition, make that change. Okay, it's just not going to be easy though. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus energy or probably a Sagittarius energy. Aries, what else? What else, Aries? Your next card is the Queen of Pentacles. Even though everything around you or within your life is screwed up, you are still holding on to something. Okay? Even if it is not working out, you still, when I spoke about carrying the cross on your back, there is something which is literally fucked up in your life. It could be a person or a toxic energy which you're holding on to. You're still nurturing it. It doesn't have to be financially as well. It could be a person. And this person has been toxic for a very long time. You know, it hasn't been working out. But yet, you just didn't know what to do about them. You kept nurturing that energy because it was difficult to cut the cords. You just don't know how to. You just don't know any other way. But now you do realize I got to do something about my life now. I cannot be stuck with this because it's just too much. It's not worth it as well. Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn energy. There is a need to take charge of your life and, do something about it. Move, be a little more passionate, driven about, breaking away from this phase of your life, which has literally shackled you down. It's just not worth it. Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn energy, probably a Sagittarius energy or a Scorpion energy. Strong Capricorn energy and Sagittarius. Moving on, Aries. Your next card is the Page of Wands. You feel like there is a way out. Okay? You are at a phase right now where you feel like it has been too much. Okay, now you're starting to think. That's why the story might be coming through. You're starting to question, what am I doing with my life? It's just not working out. Because when we have the Death card as your first card, it speaks about transitioning. So you already started processing that. Because that's why you're losing your sleep. You're stressed out. Because you have been nurturing this for this because center of the reading is the Ten of Wands. You have been, holding this burden for a very long time. You were nurturing. If you look at this kind of a motherly energy who is willing to nurture. Yeah, keep putting the effort, all that, and you tried. Because the Queen of Pentacles is looking at the Ten of Wands. You tried. Now, the Page of Wands is looking away. Same direction as the others. The first two cards. So it speaks about now you have, you're looking further. What should I manifest in my life? How should it be? Where should I be in the next 2 years? Should I be still hanging on to this person or energy or situation? Because you see potential there. You see potential to transform your life. What is the card behind? Yes, that thinking has already come through. Okay, Ace of Swords is about having that breakthrough. That's why I'm saying, you have been, dealing with this for quite some time, but now you are at that phase because the reading is coming out. So you're already in that phase where you're thinking, I gotta do something. This reading could be just a nudge for you. Yes, do it. So that clarity has come through. Even if it is stressing you out, you know what exactly needs to be done. Because there is hope when I'm looking at this Page of Wands. There is potential. All is not lost. Okay? I get the feeling, okay, because my voice is just going down. Some of you might have lost your voice. You couldn't put it in words. You couldn't express how you felt about this. But now you started to process it. Now you started to think about it. It's about time. All right. Aries. What else? Aries. Your next card is the Seven of Swords. When I'm looking at the Death card and Seven of Swords, it's almost like you want to escape. You want to escape from all these burdens. Okay? Seven of Swords is all about being sneaky, doing things behind the back, all that. But I feel like the transition which you're making, it's like scooting away. Like you just want to pack your bags and leave in the dark. Like, hasta la vista, baby, I'm gone. People wouldn't know what you were planning. You just made the plan and you were just gone. That's why it's too much. Too much thought process. But you made up your mind with that Ace of Swords, what needs to be done. You're literally just escaping. You might be bound by some kind of a contract. It could be something very legal, very traditional, very conservative, like a marriage. You might be married to a person and it's just not working. It's just fucked up. Okay? And you're escaping that. Interesting. You were planning what needed to be done. Okay? You were contemplating, how do I go about this? But now I see you making that, because you see the potential and you're going to do something about it. Alright? Moving on. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus or an Aquarius. Aries, what else? Star card. There is some kind of a dream which you are nurturing. Okay? Although this dream is not easy to attain because it's stressing you out, you are, leaving with that dream in your knapsack. Does that make sense? There might be somebody new. Okay? Or there might be some kind of a contract which is coming through. When I'm looking at that Seven of Swords and the Hierophant, you have something which is coming through. You are headed towards that. You're leaving behind whatever it is, and you just, going behind your dreams. You are just packing your dream into a little bag and you're out of the door. Aquarius energy, strong Aquarius energy. You have been nurturing this for quite some time. I keep getting, the energy which I'm getting for you. It's like the people in small, how do I say it? Small villages or small town people who has big dreams, but it has been difficult. It was a challenge and nobody believes in those big dreams, and they were restricted in their houses, not to do this, so much restrictions. Now they are just cutting off from all this and just chasing their dreams. Maybe. Anyways, moving on. Because there is some kind of a contract or bonding which you are getting into. And you're chasing it from the looks of it. Okay. Aries. Yes, very, very passionate about this, okay? The way you are rushing forth is a very driven energy. Scorpio or Sagittarius, because you want things to go your way. Aries energy. Very, very passionate, okay? To make some kind of you've already dreamt about it. You have this vision in your mind and you want to just make it happen, because this whatever you're chasing after is going to bring about that stability in your life. A dream which has a potential. Your next card is this one. You made up your mind. Okay, regards to the Ten of Wands, okay, whatever was weighing you down, you have made up your mind. How to sort it out, how to settle things down. Because you figured something out. Knight of Cups. Ooh, okay. Because there is something which is coming through for you, which feels like, yes, there is this energy about being liberated somehow. Having that opportunity where you can, bring about that shift in your life, that transformation in your life, like finally, I could do something. Okay. What else? Again, an Aquarius energy, Pisces energy, a Sagittarius energy. Aries, what else? That's a shift. Just what I was speaking about, that finally you're about to make that shift. When that offer comes through, or whatever potential you see, you believe that there is this huge opportunity to change things for you. Like, that's it. This is it. Your next card is this one though. King of Wands. Interesting. Even if you are very stressed out, okay, even if it's going to hurt people, you're still going to, you're stressed about, hurting people here. It could be a father figure. Just need to see what the card is. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. There are people who do not believe in you, who is not on the same page as you. That is why you'll have to hurt them, because you're going to stand your ground. How much ever anxious or stressed you are about it, you're going to sort it out. Some of you might be dealing with Libra, or probably an Virgo. Aries, what is your last card? See, very anxious, very much anxious, watching your back with this Nine of Wands. Let me just put it back. And these might be the people in your own house, because I'm looking at the Four of Wands. People who is close to you. Okay, because they are not happy. Again, a Pisces card. You're very uncertain about this. You just don't know the answers. There is this uncertainty how things will end up, but yet you're willing to take your chance. Yes, because you are charging forward. Fast moving energy with this Eight of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Even that Nine of Wands is a Sagittarius energy. You charging forward, full steam. What's your last card, Aries? Ten of Cups. You are charging forward because eventually things will get better. People will be happy with you. Okay, that is why we have the Page of Wands there. I spoke about potential. You see the potential, that is why you are going with it. Okay, because the final result will be, rainbows, will be happiness. Okay, yeah. So you're going to, I feel like with this Temperance in the center, even if people are against you, even if people are not on the same page as you, could be the reason why you are just scooting out. You're trying to figure it out in such a way that later, when they see me succeeding, everything will be all right. Yeah? They will realize you were right when you come, successful. When you become successful. Very interesting. Yeah, you will be able to tame them. When I'm looking at the strength card, you will be able to tame them, and your family will be back on your side. All the happiness will be back again. Because 10 of Wands and 10 of Cups. Even if it is going to be difficult, a challenging time for you right now, when you step forward to make this shift in your life, which is going to bring about this huge, tower, it's going to have a huge impact in your life. But yet you're willing to take your chances because you believe that it has the potential to make everything right. And only thing you're worried about is the people who will not be okay with this. Yeah, your answer, okay, your conclusion to that is like, it's okay. It's going to take some time. Once they see me succeeding, once they see it's working for me, everything will be all right with them. So that's it, Aries. That's it. Let me know how it makes sense. Okay? So, yeah, I will be making the readings tomorrow as well for this week. So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.